We're Eric and Maudi, and welcome to Iceland, a tough and immensely beautiful place to go on an adventure by bike.
We start from our most remote part of the journey through the majestic Westfjords,
where all of a sudden everything seems to go wrong and we have to leave the island.
Man, what a day! We are treated with the best weather. It's crispy in the air, the sun is out, blue skies, beautiful flowers, lupin I think, and I know many people don't believe in magic, but it feels like a magical day.
We're riding now here on this old road along the coast, and just beside me here there's a new tunnel, and this old road is now kind of disused. It's deteriorating so fast. Big boulders everywhere. Some places where the asphalt really just drops off into the sea, and we have to be careful not to get caught on the side too much where we can fall off too. So it's a little bit dangerous, but man, it's beautiful. We are here checking out the whales. No, it's not whales, it's seals, of course. So we're here checking out the seals, and we just heard they have young. So the females can be a little aggressive, a little territorial, and of course they're right about that. So we won't come too close. But they're so beautiful and really charismatic in a way. These thick bodies that they keep warm in this cold water. We also have them in the Netherlands, and it's really cool to see them here as well. Maudi there, taking pictures. Man, so cool. When you're contemplating coming back again to a country, that's a great indication you're having a good time. And yesterday we were talking about our top 5 countries, and maybe Iceland is gonna be in it. Such an amazing place. And yes, we want to come back someday, because now we still have a couple of weeks left. We can see everything, and there is so much more to see here. So man, incredible place.
So these berries that I just showed you, these are actually not blueberries, but they do grow in between the blueberry bushes. The inside is white, as you can see, while blueberries are actually red inside. But we are not 100% sure which berry this is, and if this is poisonous. I think it's not. If anyone knows, please let us know in the comments. We would love to know which type of berry this is, and for anyone out there who's gonna pick blueberries anywhere, just know that there are berries that look exactly the same. From Bolungarvík we ride in and out of the fjords heading east. The weather is in our favor for once, although the wind remains a strong presence for the majority of our ride.
The tranquil road gives us a sense of peace and the experience of being almost alone out in the world. A place just to be and enjoy the present moment.
Like a pie. Lots of fruits, fresh blueberries, tahini on a 5-star location. They call it like housewife clean in the Netherlands. Like just a little bit dirty still, but nobody knows, you know.
Alright, it's very windy and I saw this kind of shelter place. I thought maybe check it out for a shelter. And I'm looking inside and it's a hot pool. Wow, yeah, the water temperature is really nice. And it just feels like an onsen, what we had back in Japan. Now here in the fjord with a natural hot water spring. And it's said, actually this is private, but when the door is unlocked, you can use it if you leave the things clean again. And of course we're gonna do that. But man, this is a fantastic opportunity to get out of the wind and have a dip.
Oh, it's nice.
Put your jacket up here in your cap. Oh, nice. Oh, het is best wel heet, ja. Oeh.
Oh, I love it. Especially today it's nice because it's a little cold and windy.
There's a little stream up ahead with really cold water. So I'm going to go for a cold plunge here. And I really like that. The contrast is super nice with the hot and the cold. And yeah, it's a little bit getting over your comfort zone. But then, man, it's so wonderful and really healthy. Wow, that is so invigorating. Man, I feel my my body glowing from the inside now. Oh, that's really nice. And in the hot pool again. When I got in the first time, it was so hot it almost scalded my skin. But now coming out of the cold water, just super easy to get in and then slowly warm up again. Oh. All along the coast here we see these piles of driftwood and they are stacked up really neatly. The wind is coming into this bay and I can totally understand why it washes up here. What we heard is that it's not allowed to use for firewood. What it's used for I really don't know actually. I'm really curious about that. But I can imagine it's a very useful commodity for the people here because there is not a lot of big trees growing. Probably you can build houses with it or in harbors, things like docks and everything. So interesting way to collect your material. kind of a harvest as well, but in a totally different kind of way when it just washes up here on the beach.
Right, we arrived at our camp spot for the night, a beautiful spot here along the coast. Today we started in Holmavik and there we stocked up for around 4 days, 200 kilometers of cycling until the next town, which is called Blundos. And from there we take the F35 through the highlands south. The sun is setting now, which is actually pretty exciting because nowadays it gets a little dark in the night, so sleep is a little bit better these days compared to the beginning where we had a lot of light still in the night. Yeah, it's pretty chilly. I'm gonna dive into the tent and hope for a warm night's sleep, and we will see you tomorrow. Nasty.
Let me see if I can clean this up a little bit. Maybe you can see it is this little flap of skin.
Yeah.
It just peeled back. Yeah, my hands are really cold and numb, so the dexterity in my fingers is not that great. And I was pounding in some stakes and my finger was between the stake and another rock. I hit it, I didn't even feel it, and then I saw blood leaking all over another stake. We're gonna clean it up with some Sterilon and some wipes and everything, do some bandaging, pack it up good. But it's quite unhandy because it's on my right hand. You do a lot with your right hand, so yeah, it started dripping now, so yeah, it's bleeding like crazy, and it's also feeling really numb. So it's like a natural anesthesia or something. Yeah, it's not great.
You want a piece of chocolate?
You want a piece of chocolate? Wow, that's sweet. That's sweet. I would like that.
You want the whole thing?
Yeah, but it's a big piece, so.
Guys, it's very early in the morning and I had a really broken night. I woke up around 5 to 6 times to go out because I had stomach issues, so I probably ate something red yesterday, but it's beautiful though, so let's wait it out a little, let's enjoy the morning and hopefully a bit of a more positive start today. Hi.
Oh, whoa, that's really close. Maudi's tire has a really slow leak, and yeah, these tires are just really tight on the rim. So for Maudi, she doesn't have the strength in her hands to use the levers, so I do it for her. And I think there's a cup of coffee brewing. It's kind of a gender division, and oh yeah,
and we don't
it works. We have spare inner tubes. What we do is we change out the inner tubes for a new one, and then we'll fix the old one later on. it's always a chore to get the tires on. I can't use this finger now for pulling. I'm not having the leverage I would like to have. I don't want to be rude, but I don't think you have the strength in your hands.
No, you're not rude at all.
I can show you the cheat though. Put the lever in, walk it back a little bit, and then so I'll turn it around. I think this last bit I can pull in. Yeah, there it is. It's in, and now it's coffee time. And then we're gonna see if the if the tire holds.
This is where we end this video series, an abrupt ending to what has been a beautiful adventure. I want to dedicate this video to my grandma, who passed away when we were in Iceland. She was very much looking forward to seeing me again, but unfortunately that never happened. After we received a phone call with the message of her passing, we headed home to be with family. I still think of her every day and miss her very much. Goodbye, Grandma. I love you.